G'day everyone, I am Nilsy, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can get pretty much any Pokemon that you want. Now do stress, if you are going to do this, I recommend not doing it on your main account. Open up a second account, because if you do get banned in any whatsoever way, you're not going to lose all the hard work that you've put into it. So I have created a second account because I wanted to try out some of the hacks that are going around right now and to see how they work and see how effective they are. So if that account gets banned, then I'm not going to lose my main account, which is something that I worked really hard on, and I'm nearly finished collecting all the Gen 1 Pokemons. So there are two hacks that we're going to use today. The first thing I'm going to show you is PokeSnipers. Now for this hack to work, you do need to have another hack device that enables you to teleport to anywhere you want. So on this list here, we've got all the Pokemon that are all around the world and their geo coordinates. So on my second account right now, I don't have a muck. So let's go and press that, and it says it is copied. So I'll click that again so you can see. Coordinates were copied, so that's now copied, so I'll be able to paste it into the teleportation. Now, the most important thing to do next is you're going to open up your hacked account. So I will show you how to download this at the end of the video. Once again, I need to stress that you're going to do this at your own risk. If you're going to do this on your own account, if you're going to do this on a second account, if you get banned, then you need to know those consequences. So as you can see here, I've spawned in a location that is definitely not mine. It does take a little bit of time to load. And I do have this menu across the top of the bar. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to click home, and that will send me back to the middle of this map. See right there. So this is where I'm going to end up when I'm going to catch the Pokemon. So what I recommend you do now is I want you to catch one of the Pokemon that are nearby. So this is going to be cementing my place, so the game knows that I'm currently in this location. Even though we know, you know, I know, we're not actually in this location. This is a hack. We are in the middle of Union Square, and you know, I'll never ever have the opportunity to go there. And that's pretty handy. We've caught our first Pokemon for the day. So what we are going to do next is we're going to go to the top menu bar, and we're going to hit teleport. And we're going to paste in the coordinates that we copied before. It's the latitude and longitude. You want to take out the longitude of the top bar and the latitude of the bottom bar. Once we've done this, we're going to go OK. We're going to get the notification saying tips if you move this far. So we're moving quite a way. It's probably going to be somewhere in Hong Kong or somewhere in Asia. So we're going to move to this location. And now this does take a little while to load up. So you can see we've got the map now. We haven't got any Pokestops or anything. We've got nothing on sightings, which we just probably need to wait a little bit. We're just going to walk around just on the spot. So Pokestops are loaded. The next thing we want to do is wait for the sightings to load. So let's have a look at this Pokestop. I'm not going to select this Pokestop because that will mean that we're in this location, and we don't want to be in this location. If we catch the Pokemon here, then we're going to get soft banned. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this muck who I've ended up in the middle of. Okay, now at the top bar here you'll see it says home, which we clicked on before. We're just going to click home, and we're going to go back to the location that we were at before. So we're in the middle of Union Square now. However, this Pokemon is still on our screen that we're catching in wherever that Asian country was. So all we need to do now is attempt to catch this muck. Okay, fingers crossed we can catch this muck. Okay. Alright, we've caught him. Gotcha. A muck was caught. It's a new Pokemon to the Pokédex. Now if we scroll down, you'll see where we caught it. We caught it in Hong Kong. Okay, so, you know, great place to go for a holiday. Hong Kong. Just quietly. If you want to play Pokemon and you want to catch a lot of Pokemon, go to Hong Kong. So as you can see now, we are back in Union Square. We wait for it to load up, and here we are. So you continue Pokesniping and collecting all the Pokemon that you don't currently have. So like I do say, it is at your discretion. If you are going to do this, you may get banned. You may get soft banned. If you get soft banned, you'll get soft banned for 4 hours. When I was testing this out, I got soft banned, and then 4 hours later, I got soft banned again, because I was doing something wrong. I didn't set my location first to my home location, so I was at another location, and then the game felt that I was going from one location to the PokeSnipe location, and then I would end up at another location, which was Union Square. So that's the reason why I got banned. And you know, when you do get soft banned, you don't get any Pokemon on sighting, and if you do, you try to throw and catch them, and they'll jump out and run away straight away. And also when you go to Pokestops, they'll just keep spinning, and you just won't get anything. They'll just keep spinning. So that's when you know you are soft banned. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to download this app. So here's the apps that I'm using at the moment. So I've got two Pokemon Go's. One's the real one and one is the hacked version. I've got Poke Alert, which is currently a good radar to show all the Pokemon in the area. I reckon it's showing about 95% of the Pokemon. We're not seeing all of them there. And the Tutu app. So the first thing you need to do is you need to open up Safari and type in tutuapp.vip. Now you do get the option to have a paid version, which is $9.99 a year. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Just click on the regular version and you can download it for free. Now, if you do click download and you get a message, which I'll show on screen right now, you just need to wait a little while and you'll be able to download it later. So maybe wait 6 hours, try again. If it doesn't work then, try again the next day, and it will be eventually available for you to download. So you'll know it's working when you get this message. All you need to do is hit install and it will download to your phone. So once it is downloaded, you want to go into your settings, go over to general, and then scroll down to device management. This is for the Pokemon apps. You just need to make them a trusted app. So once you've got the Tutu Helper app, you will get a couple of ads that will pop up, and you'll also have ads pop up in-game of Pokemon Go. But it's normally just at the start when you load it up, so it's quite easy just to close it, press the X, and it will disappear. And it's normally in the loading screen, so it's not going to interfere with your game. So the next thing you want to do is just click on the Pokemon Go icon here, and then down the bottom it will say download. Because I've already got it, it's saying open. And this is the Union Square one, so this is where you'll be first in the game. There is another one in here. If you scroll down, you can go to this one here, which I've also got. And this means your home location will be your current location. So if you want to catch everything from your own house, then, or wherever you're currently situated, that's the one you will use there. But your Union Square one is the best one to do when you're using your second account. Okay, so back to the app itself. I'll show you a few little things what you can do with this app. Like it's like it's frozen here, but it's only temporarily frozen. It will start moving. There we go. So you know when everything is working is when you've got Pokemon on sightings and you've got Pokestops. So all you need to do is, if you're facing in a different direction, let's say you're facing this way, just go to the top right hand corner and click on the compass, and the red arrow will go top. That means it's north. And then when you're using your joystick down here, if you press up, you'll go straight up. So if that red pointer is not pointing forward, the game's a little bit laggy at the moment, and you want to go forward, you're just going to go forward, you're not going to go up. You're going towards the red marker there. So make sure that is always facing up. This will help you be able to steer properly. Now, at the top corner here with the menu, you've got the teleport button, which I've showed you before. You have walk, run, drive, and I don't recommend using drive. I would just use run. Now, I'm going to show you here. If I hold this directly down, you're going to run, and you're going to notice that sightings are going to disappear, because what's happening is it thinks that I'm in a car. You're going too fast for a runner. So the game being a little bit laggy is kind of working in my benefit, because it's slowing me down a lot and it's stopping me. If the game wasn't laggy at the moment, I would be running at full pace and the game will think that I'm in a car. Okay, so let's use the example of the app here. So let's say we want to catch this Pidgey over here. We're going to select him. He's over that direction there. So he's to the left. So we're just going to go to the left. I'm going to run over there. And we're going to stand by this Pokestop. Good idea to walk around a little bit. If the game doesn't load, just walk around the spot for a little bit so it loads up. And there we go. There's our Pidgey. So that's pretty much the two hacks that you can use in a nutshell. Like, I'm going to say it again. Don't use this on your main account. You will possibly get banned, and the last thing you want to have is to have soft bans listed against your name. So if you do something incorrectly and you get soft banned, it's going to put a little bit of a dampener on your game. So you need to do this at your own discretion. Other than that, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in my next video.